Welcome back to consecutive day 961 of a diary of a runpreneur. And today I want to talk to you about, am I too hard on my eldest son? So please give this a subscribe, share, like and comment, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information about the challenge and how you can get involved is in the link in the comments below. Thank you as always, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 961 of a diary of a runpreneur. Counting down, it's about a month now until I hit the 1,000 milestone, which I'm really super psyched about. But yeah, it's freezing again today. We're hitting cold temperatures again. It's nice to kind of be out on the trails where the ground is hard enough so it's not just a mud fest. But today I want to talk to you about something that's been playing on my mind the last few days. So I think it was Sunday. It's now Tuesday. So a couple of days have passed where my son came out with me on my Sunday run, and we did a vlog together, and we talked about him not hitting his goals, and we talked about the importance of goal tracking. I'm doing a lot of focus on goal tracking at the moment, and the most important part of that is not goal, it's actually tracking and how you record your metrics, how you score yourself to see whether you're on track to achieve the goals that you set yourself out to achieve. But anyway, I digress. The point of today's topic is I felt fairly brutal on my son. He said he wanted to start a business back in summer. We're 6 months on, nearly 7 months on, no business has started. He says he wants to do lots of things in his life, and lo and behold, they don't generally happen. And I think he's got so much potential, my eldest, way more than I've ever had. But the frustrating thing is he's got this kind of corner cutting, lazy mentality. Now, don't misinterpret lazy with smart. I'm a huge believer in work smart, not hard. You know, you leverage people, leverage money, all these types of things that can kind of push you along and have the compounding effects, you know, reward you over the course of time. But make no qualms about it, I graft. I mean, I'm 961 days straight, averaging 7.5 kilometers a day now, and not a lot of people can do that, so I graft. But interestingly, I said to my son before we did the run, back kind of maybe November, December time, he was saying, I'm committing to running every week with you on a Sunday. And okay, he's missed maybe 3 weeks out of, I don't know, 8 possibly. And I said to him, look, I know you think you're hard on me, son, because, you know, we're going to go home tonight and your mum's going to come and give a go and say, oh, well done, you're so good, you're really good. And if you ask me the same question, I'll say you're not doing good enough. And it's not because I'm not proud of you or I don't believe in you, but your mum sees you go out for a run with her husband, and that's a huge achievement from her perspective. And me and my wife are very, very opposite. She has all the strengths that are my weaknesses, and I have all the strengths that are hers, which is why I believe we work so well together. She's a much nicer person, a much cleverer person. She's basically a better person, but I'm just a more ambitious, driven and entrepreneurial. But part of going back to this is that when I commit to something, I commit. I see it through. I track. I'm disciplined. Okay? And people think, oh, your 12-year-old son's coming out running with you every week. That's amazing. And it is. But not when he's said and he's committed to running once a week. So just run once a week. I said to him, he can run more than that if he wants, but his minimum criteria is once a week on a Sunday. And so I said to him, great that you come out and do the run, but what about the 3 weeks out of 8 that you've missed? That's like a 60% success rate, something along those lines, which I think is poor. I mean, let's look at goal tracking, and in order to achieve our goals, we have to have an 85% or higher completion rate of all our weekly activities that are linked to our success in achieving our goals. So 60%, you're not going to achieve your goal. Simple as that. And it just dawned on me, because I was talking about giving examples about him saying he's starting a business and never starting it, and all these types of things. And I just felt I was a bit tough on him on the vlog, but I believe so strongly in what I'm teaching him, and I believe that I have to give him the kind of harder treatment, not hard as in harder treatment, but more kind of direct, say it as it is treatment, as opposed to the soft, nurture, cuddle, promote, all those things that I do believe in as well. But I think there's certain times in life you need to get a reality check, and I felt that my son needed one. And yeah, it's a tough one, because hopefully you can understand and empathise. One of my goals this year is to be a better parent and to be a better husband. And how I handle my emotions is something that I'm very, very aware of, and that I'm trying different ways to deal and communicate with my children and my wife to be a better communicator, which will ultimately make me a better parent and a better husband. And but I've got that on my goal tracker, and I'm measuring and recording my progress every week. I'm trying to do the things that I need to do every week to help me be that person. So I've got communicational kind of processes or that I have to practice in order to perfect them, which is going to make me a better communicator with my children and my wife, and I score myself on that each week. So that's why I felt the need to do that to my son. And I'd love to hear thoughts on this, because parenting is not an area I'm very strong at. I'm good. I know I'm not a bad parent. I'm a good parent, but I'm not a great parent, and I want to be the best parent I can be. And love to hear your thoughts on this, but I strongly believe that what I'm going to help my son with his goal tracking this year will take him to the next level. So as always, the moral of the story, in my opinion, is, the soft nurturing, comforting parenting model, although it is necessary to be a good parent, you do occasionally have to give your children a reality check and be hard on them and make them aware of what's acceptable, what's not. And don't be afraid to do it, but just don't use it too much, otherwise it can create a very negative environment. So hopefully that's summarised today's episode. But as always, any questions or comments, drop me a line. I'll respond to everyone. Please remember to give this a subscribe, share, like, comment, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information about the challenge, how you can get involved, is in the link in the comments below. Thank you as always. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.